friends, and thank you for joining us for another episode of Fort Worth Roots.
Or you put it in a turkey baster and you freeze it or something.
Yeah. Hey, that's how I was made. I was a test tube baby.
What?
Really?
Yeah, I was a test tube baby. I swear to God.
I thought that was a joke.
No, I literally we always made a joke like my dad, like my real dad's a turkey baster. That was like a joke that we said in my family. Yeah, I was an IVF kid. I was a test tube baby.
Cool.
I was made in a lab.
That's wild. You're like a cyborg almost.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's a lot of data I wasn't ready for on our live recording.
Yeah.
So how does that? You don't know your dad then? Or?
No, I definitely do. Definitely do. See, I saw him like 2 hours ago.
Same guy, right? Totally.
Okay.
But it was just like, you can still like use like a certain person.
And the egg, sperm in the egg.
Yeah, you can still use a certain person, but they do it manually.
And then the doctor like mixes it.
Yeah, and then they insert it like surgically.
Have you seen that little contraption where you snap it into the egg and you pull it and it scrambles the egg inside? That's how it's done.
Yeah, I'm the egg.
I can't do this.
They also put 3 of me in there, and I ate the other 2.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's why I have mental illness. There's 3 of me in there.
Find more information about our wonderful sponsors and events that we have coming up at the end of the episode, as always. Real quick, this episode is sponsored by Cowtown Nutrition, located at 5430 River Oaks Blvd. They offer a healthy alternative to that compulsory fast food craving. You can also load up on your favorite Herbalife products and learn about their fitness groups that they hold on location at Cowtown Nutrition. Check them out on Instagram as Cowtown_Nutrition. And they will be one of our vendors out at the September 23rd event. If you haven't heard us talking about this, this is our big annual event. It's going down at Pouring Glory, and this information will be in the show notes, so you don't have to take any notes yourself. But September 23rd, 11 to 6, we're going to have 4 bands on stage: Itchy Richie and the Burning Sensations, Late to the Station, Cassandra May Laurence, and the Jaybirds. There's going to be a pop-up market with handmade items, art, permanent jewelry, and a few other awesome local vendors. We got some Fort Worth vendors that want to participate in this, and it's going to be a good time. So music, vendors, there's going to be grab bags at the door, lots of free little goodies for you to choose from, and our sponsors have taken care of your admission. You don't have to spend $1 to get inside the door. Special food menu by Pouring Glory. Scott's putting a special menu together for that day, and a lot of other really cool surprises that we're still working on, but we're excited about this. Last year was amazing, and thank you to every single one of you that came out to support us last year. This year, it is benefiting Cook Children's Hospital, and we are extremely excited about this. It's something that we've wanted to do for a very long time, and we finally feel like it's, we've got an audience that will come out and support a charity like this. We set the goal at $2,000. A portion of the proceeds from the food that day are going to the charity, and State Farm agent Nicole Dawson is going to be out there giving quotes, and she worked out a deal with me. If you'll just go up to her, let her give you a quote, no purchase required, she's going to give another $10 for every single one of you that allow her to give you a quote. So come out, have fun with us. Again, that's Pouring Glory, happening September 23rd. That's a Saturday. We ordered 88-degree weather, partly cloudy, wind out of the north at 8 miles an hour, gusting to 10. It's going to be beautiful. So come hang out with us. You don't have to stay all day. It's 11 to 6. You can show up anytime in between those hours. Show up for 30 minutes, say hi, take a picture with us, have a good burger, and then, on to the next thing. Or, hang out with us all day. I really hope you do. Today's episode is probably one of the funnest episodes we have ever recorded here on the Fort Worth Roots podcast. And I'm really glad we got to chat with these two ladies, because not only do they have one of the best podcasts in North Texas, Forever Reckless, they also are big advocates for the Fort Worth podcast movement. They're always promoting the local podcast scene, and we love them for that. We appreciate it so much. They do something called the weekly spotlight or something like that. But anyway, they're constantly promoting local podcast, and so thank you, ladies, for doing that. They're also very supportive of the local music scene. Almost every weekend you can catch them out enjoying a show from one of our local musicians. The Forever Reckless podcast can be found on almost every streaming service, and on social media it is just Forever Reckless, and that will all be in the show notes. We get extremely foul with the language in this episode. We talk about some very, very adult content, and I mean right off the bat, so get the kids out of the room immediately. Also joining us today is our friend Javier from the Funky Panther. That is enough talking out of me. Thank y'all so much for being here. I almost called this episode The Sex Girls. You'll find out why in just a minute. Give it up for our friends Kaitlyn Farris and Jourdyne Leah. Let's start the show. Hi, ladies.
Hello.
Hey.
So I've been, evaluating your demeanor since you walked in the door. And
What does that mean?
I'm just trying to figure out how this recording's going to go.
I was telling her, I was like, I don't know. What
You
what
look
do we
so
talk about?
scared.
Yeah, 100%.
Why are you scared?
Well,
We only had 2 drinks before this.
You know I listened to your show, right?
I think that should be good prep.
It's good prep, but it's also reason to be concerned.
I feel like you might edit a lot of what we say.
Don't edit a fucking word.
Not a chance. How are y'all doing today? What's going on?
Fan-freaking-tastic.
What have you done this morning?
I worked.
Where do you work?
I am a portrait consultant for Enchanted Fairies. I work at home, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
What does that include? Like, what do you do?
After the family comes and takes pictures, I'm the person that like helps them pick their package and
Okay.
sells them that shit.
Nice.
It's a very weird job.
Yeah.
I want that job.
I mean, all you really do is look at pictures. You're clicking through pictures of kids all day. And you're just like, do you like this one or not? Do you like this one or not? That's it.
I would be like, that one's not good. Don't pick that one.
I'm pretty sure one of my customers was high yesterday, though, to the point where I was like, I promise. I had to message my manager afterwards, like, I promise I was not trying to be rude to this girl, but, like, I could not do it. And she was like, I have to watch the call now. And so she watched it, and she's like, yeah, she was definitely high. Like,
In the shoot, like
no,
for the picture.
Whenever I do my meetings, I do them over Zoom. So she was like at home on her Zoom call, but she was like, the way she was acting, like she was repeating stuff, she was interrupting. She was on something, like for sure, because she could not keep a straight thought.
Oh my god!
I was just like, girl, it's 4:00 in the afternoon. Like, you
Bitch, you act like you're not also high sometimes at 4 o'clock.
on a Friday. On a
Saturday.
Friday,
She's high right now, but it's
I
Saturday.
wish.
I wish.
I thought about taking some to go to Pride.
Please don't do that.
Did y'all stop by Pride?
Scared.
No,
we're going to Pride after this.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Trinity Pride is today.
We had some people that were on their way to Pride earlier.
We're
Do
wearing
you
our
not see our
colors,
Pride
you see?
shirts?
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know.
These are special one-of-ones.
Yep.
Y'all are samesies.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course we are.
Where'd you get those?
We made them. Do you not support our shop?
This is our merch.
Oh.
Oh.
No, I've
Cancel.
never.
I'm going to throw this headset across the room.
I've never seen your market. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, you should go look.
What else do you have there?
So much. Hats, crew necks, more t-shirts.
Koozies?
No.
Keychains?
No.
No.
I still have a Facebook account, so
Obviously.
Oh, God.
just
when you messaged us about this, I was like, why is he messaging us on Facebook? Like, who does that?
I'm so sorry.
He's so old.
But you found it. You found
Yeah,
it.
you're
We
lucky
did,
I
yes.
did. Because I don't look at Facebook at all.
I don't know. It's so weird because like I have a TikTok, an Instagram, and a Facebook, and I can never remember where the conversation started. So I'll just like pop in from weird.
You gotta
avenues.
keep it in like one app.
Yeah. Good luck.
Yes.
Instagram.
Have you ever heard
Yeah,
of
Instagram.
ADHD?
Yes.
Okay, it like runs through my blood. it's in my veins.
Fair enough.
It's a whole
Fair
thing.
enough.
Whole thing. All right, so let's. We talked about her career. We need to hear about
Thank you.
yours.
So I recently quit my real job
Hell yeah!
because fuck that job. I was so sick of being in sales,
Back
so
to
I
showing
quit.
your feet off.
Yeah, I do that. I do sell my ass on OnlyFans. It's actually onlyfans.com/complicated. COMPLIKAITED. That's real.
I feel like you didn't say feet though.
No,
My
she
feet
did
can
not.
be on there if they want to be,
Oh, okay.
but that's a special request. You can send it to my DMs on there. But I did quit my day job. I'm back to serving.
Right.
So I'm serving again, bartending. I'm going back to school in 2 months.
Okay.
So I just re-enrolled.
What are you gonna major in?
Psych. Yep, I'm going back to my psych major.
That's yeah. That makes okay.
What does that mean?
Nothing.
Oh,
nothing.
it means something.
You
No,
can't counsel yourself. That's what
Listen,
you're trying to say.
for the record, I can counsel people really fucking well.
Listen,
just not
I
myself.
know some people that were, psych majors, counselors, mental health folk, and yeah, you'll fit in.
That's
Yeah, I
actually
will.
the reason why I stopped going to school. Is because I originally was going to go to school for accounting, and then I took a psych course, and I was like, oh no, I want psych. And I couldn't decide, and I was like, let me just not stop. Let me just stop, okay? And so I
had a long conversation about what I was going to major in the other day, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, this is what I want to do. So I'm going back to school. So if everyone could support me selling my feet and body on the internet, I would appreciate it.
That's the move.
Yeah.
Listen, I've thought about starting an OnlyFans just to see what would happen. I mean, if I could make an extra hundo,
Listen.
right on.
Oh, it's more than that.
Take a look.
I signed up for this website to sell my socks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
does that
you can
mean?
sell your socks, you can sell your bath water, you can sell your underwear, anything.
Did this all start with people selling their farts in jars?
Yeah, probably.
Hey,
Ooh,
Javier. I love having a speaker hooked up outside. That's so cool.
Sick Jersey, bro.
Sick
Look
Jersey,
at your
bro.
weird headband. Are you sweaty?
Thank you for coming, Javi. You can pull it. You know what? Why don't you pull up a chair? We got a microphone right here.
Yeah, join us.
Let's get in there.
I was looking at this website though. I think it's like All Things Worn or whatever. Where I signed up to sell my socks, and you can see like what other people were selling. And this one girl was like, she's selling her socks, but it was like $6 per day that she wore them. So like
that's a thing.
So like the longer that you could ask her to wear them for a certain amount of days, and so she was like, okay, it'll be $6 a day.
There are some girls that go on there and they'll sell like underwear or like their socks, and it'll be like, okay, after you go on a run, that's when I want them. I want you to go and like sit in a sauna with them on and then sell them.
Yeah.
It's like you can like request what you want them to do while wearing the item before you buy it.
Yes.
There are some sick people out there.
Who cares? They pay our bills.
All right, so check this out. I've got the grossest story you're ever going to hear. You ready?
I feel like it's probably not, but go ahead.
I'll challenge that. So I was talking to somebody yesterday that is in the industry of sex offenders.
The industry of sex offenders.
Okay, you ready? Here we go. All right. So there is a thing called a PPG, and I don't know what that acronym stands for, and I really, honest to God, don't want to ever hear about this ever again. But I'm going to pollute your minds now with what I know. Because I know, now you got to know.
Okay.
So they take sex offenders, and they hook them up, like electrodes to the arteries and stuff, and they put a sock around their dick. And it's got electrodes in it, too. And this thing is meant to measure, oh, it's getting worse. And it's exactly what you think. To measure an erection, right? So why would they do that? Well, of course, because they're going to show them pictures and videos of children to record.
This is like a Clockwork Orange type of thing.
It's so fucking crazy.
That
it's
is
so
crazy.
fucking crazy. So anyway, okay, how long do you think this goes on? You're wrong. 2 hours. They sit these pedophiles in front of a television screen, flashing these images and measuring the pulse of their tiny shriveled.
I don't think they would deserve to have longer.
No, I mean
Like,
like for pain, for them
is
to
it
feel
hurting them?
pain.
No, it's not hurting him.
That's the
It's
thing. It's
measuring.
It's just
Oh.
once they just wanted to get a boner.
I would be okay with it if it was like hurting them.
Yeah, me too.
Like every time they got like a sensation, it was like, ugh.
Well, the whole thing is fucking weird. First of all, you already know it's a child molester.
Yeah.
So why are you measuring how
that is weird.
molestery they are?
That's gross.
I'm sorry. I was thinking
I was
like
thinking it was like a
torturing. I was
punishment at first.
Yeah,
I was
me
like,
too.
yeah, I'm all
not
for
like,
this.
Not like, oh yeah, it feels
it's
real
not.
good.
Yeah.
No, they're just
That's-
okay.
That
so
is really creepy.
There's another element to this that I haven't brought up yet. So while they're watching this, while they've got the sock around the pecker, measuring these things. I'm sorry, I don't know.
I just like to use the word pecker. It just seems appropriate.
Yeah. Anyway, so there's the other element is they have an earpiece in, and it's an audio recording of an old man, like, I don't know, 70, speaking into their ear going, "You like that, don't you?"
Oh.
Is that getting you excited? Is that making you horny?
Yes.
I don't like that.
Okay, so whose kids are they showcasing?
They have to show like random stock images, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Okay, random
who
stock
signed off for
images are
that?
still children.
Okay,
still
but what if it's like
somebody's
to
baby.
catch a predator situation where it's
It's an adult, but like
Yeah.
just like
yeah.
aged it down.
Yeah.
It's not that. It's not. From what I understand, it's not that.
It's like children.
It's like children.
I mean, but
Like,
they have to be
okay, but
clothed
who
children.
signed
though,
off for that?
obviously,
Right, do the
Yeah,
parents-
who signed off for their kids? I mean, maybe get stuff online. That's
Come on, honey,
like-
come post
Yeah,
the
it's
predator.
crazy.
Come post
I
the
don't
predator
get
real
it.
quick.
Maybe it was one of those scroll to the bottom, check the box, I acknowledge, whatever.
It's
Like
hidden
Black
in terms
Mirror,
of-
like, you know.
oh my
Oh
god, that
my
episode was so
God.
good.
Guys, I don't watch Black Mirror.
You need to watch this.
I know. I just get anxious.
I told that first episode. I told Chad, I'm like, this is your nightmare.
Anyway, Y'all's reactions are much more mild than mine. I had a complete fucking meltdown. I'm like, what?
I'm inquisitive. It just made me inquisitive. Like, I want to talk to the parents that let their kids pose for those.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, not only that, like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
it seems like that should be illegal.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like those people are definitely on the list.
Seems like it should be illegal.
Well,
they are on a list. They're sex predators. They're on a sex offender registry. They're on a list.
More than likely, half of them were arrested for having that shit on their computer to begin with.
You know what will have you like really uncomfortable though is if you go to the sex offender's website and like type in your address, and then you can see like how many are registered in your neighborhood.
Yeah, don't do that.
Oh, I've never done. I should do that right now.
Do you have kids?
No.
Okay.
No.
So then, what I'm saying is,
can you imagine if I had a
it.
child?
Don't do it. If you got kids, there's no reason to do it.
Well, you live
Don't
by
do it.
2 schools, though, so I mean,
I do. I do live by a lot of schools. Oh my God, Javier knows where I live.
I do. Yeah,
He's been to your home.
to your house.
Oh, I don't remember that night very well.
Time for a penis cuff.
Yep.
Time for a penis cuff in a movie.
It's gonna ping at Javier's address. I'm like, damn it, I
It'll be
fucking
like
knew
one
it.
of those urethral vibrators.
We're gonna show you 2 hours of Kaitlyn.
Yeah, on a repeat.
We're gonna wire my
It's
eyes
just me.
open.
It's just me barking.
Can't you see? Do you see?
It's just me barking at you, and you have to just watch it the whole time.
I'll do it.
New
I'll do
kink
it.
unlocked, right?
So weird. So weird. Oh my God.
All right, so let's talk about your show. Here's a good segue. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
What
like
do you
a
want to know?
It's all about urethral vibrators and child molesters.
Which are very weird, by the way.
So you should know this. The mayor of River Oaks walked in here earlier, and he was like, "Are you gonna have those sex girls talk about their show?"
Are we the sex girls?
Apparently, he thought your show was all about sex, and I was like,
That's fine.
And I was like, "Why do you think that? Like, where did you?" She's like, "Oh, I met them, and they told me about their show, and yeah."
I think I met him at McFly's.
That's yes.
Well, I'm pretty sure you met him here, though.
Yeah, no, but I mean,
Oh,
so
yeah.
he brought up McFly's too, and so anyway, whatever you said to him, no,
Sex girls.
no. Y'all said something that made him think that your show is about sex. That's
fine.
That's on you.
That's
don't
fine,
you
I
put
don't
this
care.
on the mayor?
That's fine. I think that means the mayor's a horny bastard.
Whoa.
I'm pretty sure
He's a horny boy.
He's listening. Him and his wife are listening to this right
They're
now.
on the back,
Yeah.
aren't they?
Bring him out. Bring him out.
They
Jerry's
were a
finger.
lovely family.
They have a T-shirt that says "I love the sex girls." We're the
Something
new
like
Spice
that.
Girls. Actually, we're called the Sex Girls.
Oh my gosh, should we change our podcast to Sex Girls?
Probably. We don't think better to do. We're running out of ideas pretty quick, so we might as well.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Real talk. Tell us about the show. What do you focus on? What's the scope? What's the scope?
Every time we try to talk about this, we don't know what the fuck to say.
Yes, that is like
I don't know.
it's my least favorite question ever because I'm just like I don't know. We just talk about ourselves.
We talk about like the community and ourselves and our dating and our sex, I guess, and our relationships. And
But that's a very small
I
part of it.
I
feel
literally
like.
plugged my asshole website like 10 minutes ago, and you're surprised we talk about sex on our podcast?
Yeah, we just
Javier,
don't,
I'll send you the link. It's okay.
I was too afraid to ask. But thank you.
it's like one of those
Ready the
things,
cocksock.
Put the
nothing's,
urethra vibrator in.
nothing's off limits, so we
No.
just like talk about it. It's just like uncensored girl chat. So whatever would come up in like our normal day-to-day conversation is
Yeah.
what we talk about.
Yeah.
on the
It also is
podcast.
kind of like our recap because when we didn't have jobs before together,
yeah.
we were together like every single day, and now we only really like hang out when we record. So it
Yeah.
kind of is like our catch up, hang out, like recap with each other that we just now like record and put out there for everyone.
Yeah.
Okay. Worst guest you ever had on?
I don't want to say that.
Come on.
I'm pleading because I love them as a person.
Okay, so don't use their name.
Oh, I
Tell
know
us
who you're
why
talking
it was
about.
terrible.
Yeah.
Why was it terrible?
It was because we don't.
We don't censor ourselves.
What's this look on Javier's face? He knows.
No,
He
I
doesn't
don't.
know.
No.
He doesn't
I
know.
just love hearing this question.
We get asked this quite often, actually, and we give the same answer every time because we love them as a person, honest
Yeah,
to God,
yeah.
but having them as it wasn't bad. But it
No,
was one of
it
those
was still
things.
a
It was still a
great
great
episode.
episode. But we don't like to censor ourselves or have to censor ourselves. And I think that we can both agree that we don't like going into an episode knowing that there's things that are already from the jump off limits
Right.
when there are things that are also commonly brought up in our episodes.
Right.
So we kind of had to redo our episode a little bit, which is
Yeah.
it was fine. It was like I said, a great episode, but it was one of those things where that is kind of the turning point of us saying we are not going to let people reach out to us about having guests anymore. We're only going to be the ones that reach out to guests because we don't want this happening.
I love that. Yeah. It's important too because, at some point you start getting emails and you're like,
I mean, we've said no
not.
a ton of times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to.
We only recently caved and let somebody on.
Yeah.
So, with all these terrible recordings that you've had, why won't you let me on your show? Like, what's
You never
the problem?
asked,
You've
and I
never
honestly
asked.
never thought that you would want to come.
He had this because he wanted to have he's asking people like, so why haven't I been on yet? That's the whole purpose of today. It's like, hey, I know I'm doing this thing, but why haven't you had me on?
He all brought us here to just roast us and try to make us feel like pieces of shit.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I've been on the Funky Panther before.
Yes.
And mid-recording, Chad turns to me and he's like, we should have you on as a guest sometime. And I was like, what?
I thought that wasn't that you was a guest?
I know. Javi's like in the same boat.
That's weird.
Y'all had like a non-guest episode, and me and Jared were there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
At the same time.
I remember. Yeah. That was a good episode.
It was a good episode.
My girlfriend loved it. She enjoyed it very much.
There's probably not a lot of those episodes that your girlfriend loves.
Wait, so you have a girlfriend out here?
Because we've heard you talk.
He barely has a girlfriend.
She got upset with me because I think I brought up going to the Ranger game last week, and there was a really cute girl that walked up to me. It's like, hey, Javi. And I'm like, I've been drinking. I didn't think anything of it. I didn't think she was talking to me. And she's like, who is that? Is that your whore? I'm like, oh, my God.
Honestly, me and Tammy are one of the same, because me too.
Like, out of all people, Javier doesn't have time to have a whore.
He
I
also-
don't. No. It's very tedious work, I'm sure.
that's...
I'm sure. I got to end it with, I'm sure.
I would surmise. Yeah.
Yes. From what I've seen in movies.
From what I understand from the data,
and
the
from
hard data.
pornographic films.
Do you want to come on our episode, though?
Hell yeah. No, I want to be on
Okay, but
everybody's
you
show.
have to talk all about sex. I thought that man had no shoes on. He had just
Dude.
flip-flops on. I was really scared.
I've got some stories.
Okay,
I have
slay.
some I'm 38 and I've never been married.
I honestly never knew how old you were.
Yeah, I didn't know either. I had a number in my head, but...
What was it?
I'm not
42.
gonna- Yeah,
I was gonna say 43.
It was 42.
Oh my god! What?
Because you
look at all this hair.
I know you have a great head of hair, but
Great head
you
of hair.
always just seem like
You're very mature.
my mature dad.
Yes.
Like,
This interview is over.
For the record, he would be old enough to be my dad. He wouldn't be old enough to be your dad.
we're like
Do
4
you-
years apart, 6 years apart.
6 years apart. That's
If
a
you
big
want to see
difference.
him
There's
go,
a narrow band there. It's like the taint on a woman. It's very thin.
there's an episode he did with the Jareds, and he was.
Oh
I
god!
didn't realize
Shut the fuck up.
how
Shut the
bad.
fuck up.
I was like, oh my god.
Shut the fuck
Oh,
up.
okay, sorry.
Yeah, no, that yeah.
It was. I loved it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I
Oh,
loved the
dude,
episode.
it's hilarious. Dude, I had to pull the. I'm serious. I was on I-30 listening to that episode with the Jareds. It was me, right? But I wasn't actually there. I don't remember any of this.
The
And
reality titty.
I about had to pull the car over. It was so fucking crazy. Like the shit that came out of my mouth. Right?
We did that too.
I was like, this isn't the Andrew that puts the warning in front of Dank's episode.
Yeah.
That's like,
The not
we
the
don't
warning.
condone the use of drugs, but there will be talk of drugs. And I'm thinking, it's not the same guy. It's not the same guy.
That's how all of our truth or drinks go. We get like 10 minutes in, and I'm like, son of a bitch. I've name dropped, and I've told everyone everything that's ever happened to me.
So you know what I was thinking about? I don't know if you guys heard this episode. I think it was when we had Gabby on, but we made a bet.
Gabby Minton.
Yes. That if we didn't make it to 1,000 followers on Instagram, that we were gonna have to. I don't remember what it was. I was just thinking,
if we didn't hit 1,000 followers by the end of this year, we had to name drop everyone whose code name that we have on the episode.
there we go.
And
That's good.
It wouldn't have been honestly. I know you have a reason. Obviously, I know that reason. That's fine. But my reason would now go crazy, and I'm like, damn it.
Yeah.
So now I'm like, someone can just like follow us, baby. Like, so I'm
Y'all've got to be close, right?
No, we're
No.
like at 300 something.
like
Oh,
340.
y'all are
So
screwed.
listen,
Oh, fuck
listen
off.
to me. All right, what account do you want them to follow?
Forever Reckless Podcast.
Forever Reckless Podcast on Instagram. Go there, follow them. Otherwise, some people are going to be very upset.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
you guys are really enough to see in my asshole, because I'll then be single and
There
I'm
goes
just kidding.
another half of your income.
Damn it. No, literally. I'm being financially supported right now, so you guys can help me out here.
So follow him on Instagram and
Per.
You're a real one.
Megan's got
Thanks,
you.
Queen. Javier, are you following us?
Yeah, of course. Come on, really?
Who knows?
Per.
Javier's the
I just
wild
got the-
card of the whole
I
Funky
just got the
Panther
notification.
operation.
Cute.
I
He's the
am, but I'm
funkiest.
kind of like, I'm maybe a little too immature for my own good. I need to.
Maybe you
To
should
tune
just
it
get a
down.
haircut. Do you think that would help?
Wait, hold on a minute. Could y'all get on my level here? Javier's perfect for his show.
I think
He
if
is a
me and
necessity.
Javier had a show together,
I think we could be on Barstool.
100%.
Absolutely.
I would. I don't know
Jourdyne
why.
is feeling a little impacted
No,
here.
because she knows that there's things that she will not talk about that I will just me and Javier just say, and she's like, "Oh, fuck y'all."
Yeah.
What would I talk about?
Not, but things that you would never say. Whenever me and Javier,
Because y'all are more crass than I am.
yes,
Yeah, absolutely.
I
100%.
taught her what that word meant last week. Now you're using
Yeah.
it. Good job. That was good.
Yeah.
That's really
So
good.
crass and unkempt.
Yeah.
I can't imagine you two not doing a show together.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
She'd
She's
still be there.
stuck with me.
Yeah.
She signed a blood oath.
Yeah.
Ooh, blood oaths. I love
Yeah.
those.
It was our period blood.
Yeah.
Oh, see, that's the reason. That's the reason why I'd be on Barstool. I'd say things like that. There's a Supreme collab called Cum and Blood. That's weird.
Yeah.
No, call it like your urethra lining
Wait,
or
guys.
vaginal lining.
Did y'all see this story? It was in the Daily Mail. This girl, I was saving this for our episode, but I have to say it now because we talked about this.
Yours will come out first.
It's we'll talk about it again.
Right.
This girl is dating someone in prison, and he FedExed his semen so that she could impregnate herself.
Oh, that's
Did it
genius.
work?
Yeah.
It worked?
Yeah.
Which is good because that has a shelf life.
It does.
That's
It has
some
a shelf life.
Jurassic Park shit.
Yeah. He
It has
must
a
have
shelf
been
life.
saving up his commissary money to overnight that shit or something.
He's like, how much is dry ice? And also, do you sell dry ice at the commissary?
Also, can you guys contact the USPS for me real quick?
I was just like, what?
Slay.
That's some dedication.
What did he put it in? He surely
I don't know.
he
Ziploc
didn't-
bag.
I didn't read the article because I was like, what?
Ziploc bag.
Just cut the tip off of this bag and
Oh my
hope
God.
for the best. I got like an icing piping bag, just squeeze that bitch out.
Or you put it in a turkey baster and you freeze it or something.
Yeah. Hey, that's how I was made. I was a test tube baby.
What?
Really?
Yeah, I was a test tube baby. I swear to God.
I thought that was a joke.
No, I literally we always made a joke my dad, my real is a turkey baster. That was a joke that we said in my family. Yeah, I was an IVF kid. I was a test tube baby.
Cool.
I was made in a lab.
That's wild. You're like a cyborg almost.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's a lot of data I wasn't ready for on our live recording.
Yeah.
So how does that? You don't know your dad then? Or?
No,
I definitely do. Definitely do. See, I saw him 2 hours ago.
Same guy, right? Totally.
Okay.
But it was just you can still use a certain person.
And the egg, sperm and the egg.
Yeah, you can still use a
They
certain
just
person,
do it in
but
the
they
cup,
do it manually.
and then the doctor mixes it.
Yeah, and then they
then
insert
puts
it
it in you.
surgically.
Have you seen that little contraption where you snap it into the egg and you pull it and it scrambles the egg inside? That's how it's done.
Yeah, I'm the egg.
I can't do this.
They also put 3 of me in there, and I ate the other 2.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's why I have mental illness. There's 3 of me in there.
Wait, so I saw this girl on TikTok. She was talking about how she was an IVF baby too, and then her parents also have more eggs frozen, so they're from the same cycle.
Yeah, my parents didn't do that because my mom was super fucking old, so she just took
How
3 out.
old?
She's 41 when she had me. I mean, that's pretty old.
Yeah, my mom
How
had
old is your mom now?
my sister
Wait,
when she was 40.
65.
You realize I'm
Damn.
38, right?
Yeah.
30. I am 38.
All my friends' parents are old,
Oh my God, I'm 37. Holy shit.
bro.
What?
Are
Your
you- are
birthday.
you?
I'm 37.
Really?
When's your
Yeah.
birthday?
Oh fuck!
You're 03, I'm 04.
You're on the old people bus with me.
Oh.
Did you hear her? She's like 41 is super fucking old. Did you hear her say that?
Okay, but it is
Yes.
old for it is traditionally old for women to have a child.
We're
Yeah.
almost there.
But you
See,
aren't women
and I,
having children.
We're
Well,
lucky. We can be 99.
You better
and still
start
have
freezing that
kids.
shit because
Al
it's gonna go
Pacino
bad
just had
soon.
a baby.
If I identify
did?
as a woman, do I have eggs I can freeze?
You
Sure.
don't. Because biology.
Oh, it's pregnant.
Technically, you can be an old man and still have a baby, but the baby has more health risks.
Yeah.
Old man, I was going to say the J word.
Go ahead. It's
Can't
okay.
I
Jizz.
didn't want the mayor of
Jizz.
River Oaks to be like, oh, they're saying jizz on Andrew's
That's
program.
that man with the sex boy podcast.
Do y'all follow Come With Casey on Instagram?
Oh, yeah, I listened to their episodes.
So they reached out to me and they want to be on the show, and I'm like, how's that going to work? All right, let's
You have to come with KC.
let's
I think. That's how
light
it
this
works.
candle. Let's just do this. Let's just make it happen.
Nike.
And he's a doctor too. That's really cool.
Is he really?
Yeah, he is.
What kind of doctor?
I don't know. I'm sure like a sex doctor.
Not a sex doctor.
Sex.
Hey, we got-
Sex.
Okay, right as people are walking up, you guys are like,
Sex.
Penis, penis, penis. Vagina, vagina, vagina.
welcome in, folks. Thanks
Sorry.
for being here.
Business is gonna plummet after today.
Oh no, are you kidding me? It's gonna
sorry,
ramp
so I
up. Are you kidding?
Like I was driving by, I heard the word penis, I jumped out of my car moving.
Yeah. My wife kept going. Anyway, I've got a crushed ankle, but a full beer, so we're good.
We're serving dick on the menu today, boys. Javier is in the kitchen.
Oh, hi there. Hi there.
Hope you like it with a hood on it.
Aw, how'd you know?
Oh my gosh.
Blind guess, but I'm now no
Blind
accurate.
guess. Javier.
Hobby. Sounds like it's got a hood on it. I don't know.
No.
I'm sorry.
Ew.
Catholic. I'm Catholic.
Would you ever get it done now?
No.
Get it done.
No.
I think this ship
you know,
has
they
sailed.
say the
Let me do
sensation
it.
is better.
Let me do it.
The sensation is
I'll
better
do it.
for, hood on because you feel more.
Dude,
instead
when
of
I-
having it dry in your
Yeah.
in your pants.
So when I found, my super
But you
dry
gotta clean
dick.
it well.
Dry in your pants.
God, yeah, it's so
Don't
dry.
like that.
It's like an old root.
I
Anyway,
have like a meat saw. It's like a meat saw.
That's where Fort Worth roots come from. It's his
yeah,
old root.
My old root just
His
drying
old
up.
dry root.
Old dry root.
No, but they do
disgusting.
say that like you would have a longer dong if you didn't get circumcised as a kid. No, it's true. I guess. I don't know. Science and shit.
Andrew and his 9 inches.
So yeah.
I guess that makes sense
my
because, where
12.
does the skin go? It just grows, right?
Well, it's just like a sheath. It's over
Yeah, it's kind of like a,
Like a
it's
bishop
like
in a
what they say,
turtleneck.
like an anteater. Or
You ever
something.
eat corn?
You ever watch Rick and
I
Morty?
don't know where that's going, but okay. Yeah, I eat corn.
Anyway,
the husk.
But they say that it will continue to grow a little bit more if you don't do that to the baby, right? Chopping skin off the dick.
I mean, I'm fine with what I have, I guess. And my therapist says it's okay.
Anyway, I've
You
got a
showed
new
your therapist,
reason.
or did your therapist make you show
Well, he
them?
thinks it's fine.
Any of us that had a circumcision at that age should be mad at our parents because it's like, I could have had more, right? No,
I mean-
Could have had bigger, better.
No, I think I'm okay with it.
it's a better look.
It's more up.
Wait, did you just, okay. I didn't need to know that.
What?
Her comment.
Which part?
Okay.
What'd you say?
I'm not repeating it.
No. It's on a recording. Like we're all gonna hear it.
I mean, in a general sense.
Okay.
I've slept with a lot of people, Jordan. I'm not narrowing it down to one.
I'm thinking it's the most recent, so I didn't need to know that about that person.
What was it?
She said she's okay with it.
Yeah, I think it's fine that everyone is circumcised. Most men I've slept with are
Oh, okay.
uncircumcised.
Uncircumcised?
Are circumcised.
Oh, they are
I do sleep with the hand. Oh, never mind. That was going to seem racially charged, and I wasn't going to
my
mean
God.
it. I wasn't going to.
I think we all know. Like
Yeah.
I just like
I've
people
watched
eating
you
their
tell
burgers.
people.
Like,
I just sleep with a lot of people that.
Got a little bit more melanin.
Yeah, sometimes. Well, obviously,
Right. Obviously, what?
I don't really love. It's very on our sweet talk about how I do not date white men.
She does not.
But
No.
why is it obvious?
Because she hates white men.
Yeah. I'm getting. Actually, Jordan's paying me to do this interview right now. I don't even like talking to them. That's why I talk to Javier and not Chad or Tim.
Excellent. Makes sense. So anyway, we're going to be doing a all-out podcast boxing match.
cool.
Can't wait.
Juan called me out. He wants to fight me first.
It's me and you, Javi, in the ring.
You and I are gonna box?
Yeah.
That's gonna be weird.
Why? 'Cause I'm a
Javier,
woman?
don't touch her weirdly.
Well, now that you said it,
How could it not be weird now that you
geez,
said
now I
it?
gotta do
You
it.
spoke it into existence.
We're not wrestling.
Oh,
Well, maybe we
it's
are.
not a little swimming pool filled with KY.
He's going to have those 16-ounce gloves on. So if he was going to do anything, it'd be like a lobster, like
It'd be a weird situation. Like,
a weak lobster.
Yeah.
A dying lobster.
I'm down for this.
Is this
I
a real
love
thing
a box.
though? Like
Yes.
Yeah.
podcast
Yeah.
boxing?
We're doing it. I'm fighting all you bitches. I'm lining up each Funky Panther, and I'm gonna take like 5 shots of Fireball to the dome. It's game
The
over
only
for
rule is
everybody.
we can't throw up in the ring.
Yeah,
Well, just make sure
Okay.
you can't throw up in the
I'm
ring.
not gonna. I've never. No one has ever seen me throw I'm not a
Throw
puker.
up?
Is that
Throw
true?
up. I'm not a puker.
Really?
No.
That's interesting.
I I throw up all the time.
She does.
Ain't no shame in that.
She's a puker.
So do you just go and then swallow it?
Yeah, sometimes.
I have swallowed my throat before.
Swallow.
I'm a man.
I ate a fly today. I was in the middle of a recording.
I wish you hadn't told me that.
Yeah, no, true story. What are you gonna do? Throw up?
I don't know. It makes me feel a little queasy.
So I had a coffee here, and I took a swig out of it mid-recording with somebody, and I'm like, "There's a fucking fly in my mouth." Had to go out. Had to run outside, middle of the recording, spit the fly out. But there was a moment where I'm like,
At that point, just swallow it.
I just need to swallow it.
You know what? And it's weird that you say that because today when I was drinking my iced coffee, and I always had this issue, like in the shop, flies will fly in there into the straw and get in, you know? And I'm like, ooh, motherfucker.
In the fucking straw?
Dude, it's weird.
What?
It's weird. And then I'm like, if I drink it, I drink it. And I'm always worried that I'm going to feel something moving in my mouth. I'm not sure what it's like.
I don't know.
You know. Ladies.
As he indicates, as he
Don't act like you don't know.
the women.
Don't act like you don't know.
But yeah, I was just like, okay, maybe it'd be weird if I just like swallowed it. No, but I would be like, you know what? I'm just gonna swallow it. I'm gonna eat it. It's meat.
They have
protein.
straw covers, you know.
Huh?
They have straw covers.
Yeah,
Is
you
that
buy a
true?
straw
Do you?
cover. Yeah.
I saw it on TikTok. You put it like, it's like this little animal toy thing you can put on your straw, and it like opens and closes
Oh, okay.
to prevent that issue.
Sounds like an oasis for bacteria.
I mean, you'd wash it, obviously. but
Would you? I mean,
Yes.
really? Would you?
That boxing thing is a good
Theoretically.
idea, though. I think back in the day, we used to do like backyard boxing, like after school when we were in high school, and then even when we were like, growing up. And I remember this one time, my buddy Mundo, him and Chad were boxing, and we're all thinking, Chad's gonna wipe the floor with him.
I would
No.
love to box Chad.
No, that our friend Mundo
Yeah.
Okay.
knocked
Yeah, you can do
knocked
that.
him out,
Yeah.
and we're like, oh god! And if you bring up like, hey, Chad, somebody told me about Mundo knocking you out, and he would I'm sure he'll turn bright red because
Well,
like,
Kaitlyn just brought up a really good point.
just what?
I will easily take on Chad in the ring.
I feel like
100%.
you are like a wild card. You swing,
Yeah.
you will swing wildly until you connect.
No, I
start
fight.
doing-
I fight really well, actually.
I am not
Yeah.
surprised.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
So it's not just talk, folks. We're going to back this up.
Yeah.
I'll be a ref.
So what we need to do is really
no,
make it a
fuck no,
charity
you're getting
thing.
your ass back,
Okay,
somebody.
we can do that.
Would
Yeah,
that
charity.
not be cool?
Yeah.
No, I'm serious.
Then
Like,
it's an alternative
Winner-
naked boxing so quick if we do a charity.
oh, God, I can't wait.
Because we raise more money?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything for the cause.
I love it.
Only
Yeah,
if
yeah.
my OnlyFans is plugged underneath on the on the banner.
Did you know there's an app where if you take someone's screenshot, you can see if they have an OnlyFans?
No.
No shit.
It's weird. Yeah.
Why do you know
Somebody told me this. Somebody told me this here like 2 days
No,
ago.
really?
Tammy,
Like,
Tammy
why?
cries herself to sleep every night.
You know, I
Javi
did.
in his butthole.
And his Rangers
his
whore.
only
brown eye, brown eye, winky surprise. Just winks
I
at
feel
you.
like I think we should build onto this boxing event though, and we should do like a podcast field day.
Yeah.
All the podcasts
With different events.
Yeah.
Let's
That'd be
talk.
cool.
Let's talk about it. Let's figure it.
Kickball.
Let's do it smart,
Yeah.
and let's
Dank did
see. Let's see if there's
If
not a
Dank
way
could do
that
it,
we
I
could
could do
actually
it.
do a charity thing.
Yeah.
I threw out Cook's Children's Hospital. I think that'd be
Anything
excellent.
for the kids.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Maybe like for like the Trevor Project also.
Is that the one
Or like
for
the
geek
Humane
people?
Society.
Oh yeah, especially this month.
Yeah.
I would want it to be local. What is Trevor program? Is that local?
It's a national.
Nah, I'd want to do something local.
We'll just fuck the gays during Pride Month then.
Just find a gay.
No, I'm saying
charity.
I'd like to do
Let's-
Yeah, there's
something
many-
local.
There's tons of local.
I'm sure there's a Fort Worth Gay Alliance or something like that.
Yeah,
there's-
I'm actually the head of it.
There's also children with cancer. I don't know. Pick your poison.
Gay children with cancer.
Okay,
Yeah.
gay children with cancer only.
I pray to God there's not anything like that. That'd be very weird, sad, and specific.
Hi, little leukemia gay girl. We've got a surprise for
Hello, my
you.
leukemia lesbian. Let me help you.
What the fuck happened?
Target would
To
so
this
put it on a
episode.
shirt. It was so. I almost bought a shirt at Target that said "Live, Laugh, Lesbian." I was like, should I buy this? But it was pink, so I didn't. I was so pissed.
Live, laugh, lesbian.
Yeah, it's at Target. I swear. I have a picture on my phone. I swear to God, I'll show you after.
Right.
I really wanted to buy it, but I was like,
Speaking of after, let's get the fuck out of here. Tell people where to find your show.
Everywhere you stream podcasts, it's at Forever Reckless Podcast. Forever Reckless. It's Forever Reckless.
Yeah.
it's Forever Reckless Podcast.
And on IG, for
River Oaks
Podcast.
Podcast.
And I got to thank you guys because you nominated me as the podcast of the week or something, whatever y'all are doing.
Well, we're going to take it back after this episode.
You really should. You really should. Now that you know that I don't have a hood over my dick.
Yes.
And anyway, but I really do appreciate that, and not because you highlighted me, but because you do it every week.
Yes.
And I think that's awesome.
Yep, thank you.
You're highlighting different podcasters, and that's the shit.
It's what we can do. It's the least we can do.
Yeah. Pod Squad's pretty tight.
Yeah.
Y'all are awesome, and I love you. All right.
Love you.
Anything else to tell the folks before we get out of here?
Stay reckless.
Stay reckless.
Jinx.
See ya. A huge thank you to today's guest. Thank you for coming out to this mixer event and recording with us. We're going to do more of these in the future. We invite the entire DFW community out to these mixers. Give them the opportunity to meet other people, sit down and record with us, talk about what their project's been up to, or what they've been up to with their projects, and maybe a little bit about their business or their show or whatever else. It's a mixer. Figure it out. Whatever you want to do. But thank y'all sincerely. We had a lot of people show up for this, and it was one of those things that we were trying to test this out and just see if it was something people would want to do. And we got our answer. We had a whole bunch of folks show up. A lot of cool cats and kittens. So anyway, we're going to do it again. This time we're going to do it at McFly's Pub. Nothing's been set up yet. Still got to talk to Casey over there. If you do go to McFly's Pub, tell Casey you heard about him on the show. That I don't mean like that's the first time you went in there and it's because of me that you went in there. But you did hear about him just now. You heard about McFly's. So tell him. Tell him next time. Do it for me. Do it for the show. Yeah, anyway. We'll do another mixer. If you missed this one, no biggie. We'll keep doing them. As long as you guys keep showing up for them. So anyway, thanks everybody that came out. All right. September 23rd out at Pouring Glory, we are going to be doing the big show, the big event. We did it last year. We're doing it again. Last year we had 250 people show up. Whenever at best count, it was at least that many. We want to try to double that this year. And this is why you need to come out this year. 4 bands. We're going to have Itchy Richie and the Burning Sensation, Cassandra May Laurence, Late to the Station, and Jaybirds, all playing for you. Oh, by the way, did I mention this has been paid for? Your admission has already been covered by our wonderful sponsors, who we'll talk about here in just a minute. There's going to be a vendor market, special food menu that Scott's putting together out there at Pouring Glory. It's going to be a great day. Last year was so much fun. It really legitimately was just a big old party, and we had a great time. So we'd love for you to come out this year. Help us support Cook Children's Hospital. Help us celebrate another year of podcasting and just get to see a bunch of awesome people. There's going to be another award show. There was an award show last year where we congratulated a bunch of podcasters. We've got some more interesting award categories this year. So you're not going to want to miss this. You might even be getting an award. If you're listening to this, you might very well be one of the people that's getting an award. So anyway, September 23rd, starts at 11, goes until 6. And more details will be on the Facebook event. It gives me the option to post stuff as we update information. So go to Facebook, tell the event thingy that you're either interested or going, and then it will let you know every time we update it with more information. And if you don't know already, we're on Instagram, we're on Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, and all the streaming services. Just look for Fort Worth Roots. You already knew that. Our email also is media@Fort Worth Roots. All this information will be in the show notes, so you don't have to be taking notes. Speaking of not taking notes, sponsor time. Go check out our friends at Cowtown Nutrition. They're located at 5430 River Oaks Blvd. They offer a healthy alternative to that compulsory fast food craving. You can also load up on your favorite Herbalife products and learn about their fitness groups that they hold on location at Cowtown Nutrition. Check them out on Instagram at Cowtown_nutrition. Pouring Glory, where the big event's going to be at 1001 Bryan Avenue, Fort Worth, Texas, just off South Main Street. Pouring Glory is a growler refilling station that serves craft beer and award-winning food with live music. They've got a very impressive outdoor area. Take advantage of Dog Park Sunday, 11 to 4, I think. Take your fur babies off of their collar and let them run around and socialize with the other fur babies. Body Machine Fitness, 2300 West 7th Street in Fort Worth, Texas. They offer a truly one-of-a-kind fitness experience. Your first class has already been paid for. Go to bodymachinefitness.com to schedule your first high-energy cardio strength group fitness class with best-in-industry trainer, cutting-edge audio and lighting. Show up early or stay after the class for the IR sauna and nutritious snacks in the lobby. I've been going here for a while. I just recently went on vacation down at Gulf Shores, and we had a great time, but we're having trouble getting back on the bandwagon. We were killing it. We were going to Body Machine Fitness twice a week. We were feeling great, and we could tell a difference in our physique. Our bodies are tightening up, and I don't know. It's great. And it's not miserable. I've done classes. I've been to the gym. I've been doing this my whole life, and it's not always fun. But Body Machine Fitness, they keep it very energetic, very fun, and it's a good energy. As people know what they're doing. So, anyway, like I said in the little read there, your first class is paid for. You just go to bodymachinefitness.com, click on the tab, schedule your first high-energy cardio strength group fitness class, and you pick a date and time that works for you. And then if you want us to go with you, there's 2 of us now here at the Fort Worth Roots Body Machine Fitness workout club that I just made up. Anyway, we will go with you. Hit me up, media@fortworthroots.com, and just tell me what you're planning on doing, and we'll work out a day to go with you. McFly's Pub, 6104 LTJG, Barnett Road, Fort Worth, Texas. Just put it in your navigation. McFly's Pub. It's a 1980s Back to the Future themed bar with a very impressive outdoor area, fire pit. You can hang out with your buddies. You can bring some friends for pool, dart, cornhole, jumbo, Jenga. You can catch a live show. Every Tuesday, Tommy Luke's out there doing a open mic night. That's always fun to do. And if you run into Casey, the owner there, tell him you heard about McFly's on the Fort Worth Roots podcast. Will he give you something for it? I don't know. Probably not. But he'll be like, oh, cool. I listen to that show too. Wood Post Metalworks. Wood Post Metalworks, you can get 10% off using offer code podcast817. They specialize in metal signs with or without LED backlighting, fencing gate repair or installation, light steel fabrication, industrial plasma cutting, and more. Houck Walker Originals, you can go to houckwalker.com. They offer a huge variety of unique and personalized gifts, also laser engraving to customize just about anything you can think of. Again, that's houckwalker.com. And those 2 right there, if you got an anniversary, birthday, Christmas, whatever, you got something coming up where you need to buy somebody a unique, thoughtful gift, holler at these people, tell them what your idea is, and they'll make it for you. Houck Walker Originals is really good about taking an item and customizing it for you. Wood Post Metalworks is really excellent at taking an idea and then making it out of steel. So there's some options for you. All right, Roofing Solutions by Darren Houck. These folks have been taking care of the Fort Worth Roots podcast for a very long time, and they can take care of you too. They'll even give you 50% off just by mentioning the Fort Worth Roots podcast for a roofing tune-up. That's when they get on your roof, they check all the pipe jacks and vents and make sure that the sealant around them is covered. They're also going to identify any other damages, and they're not up there trying to find more things to charge you with. In fact, if they find more damage than what the roofing tune-up will cover, they come down off the roof, they'll show you the pictures, and you won't owe them a thing for that roofing tune-up. They'll stop work immediately, come on down, show you the pictures, and then if you need help working through the insurance process, they got you. 817-882-6520. Get more information at roofingsolutionsHouck.com. And again, this is all in the show notes. Also, you can find me posting about these people all the time on our social media pages. That's just Fort Worth Roots on all of it. All right. Who else? Who else do we need to talk about today? That's it, man. That's all of our sponsors. If you think you'd like to sponsor the show, you can hit me up, media@fortworthroots.com. I think that's it, folks. September 23rd, we would love to see you out there. Like I said, it's going to be supporting a great cause. I personally I do not have children myself, but I have friends, and some of my friends have kids, and some of my friends and their kids have had to spend some time up there at Cook Children's Hospital, and I cannot brag on these people enough. The reason that that's our charity that we decided that we wanted to work with, we just picked one, right? But there's a reason we picked this one, because I've seen what they do for the families. I've seen how hard they work to not only treat these children, but make sure that they're comfortable. They cater as much to their emotional side as they do their physical side. I'm going to get choked up if I talk about this too much, but these people are doing incredible work. And you're not necessarily supporting them. You're supporting the children and their families and making sure that can continue. These families can't always pay for the treatment that these kids get. And there's a lot of other stuff. And I'm going to try to do a social media video, just a real quick informational video from somebody up there at Cook Children's. Trying to work that out. Started that process today. We'll see if we can get something sorted. But just have somebody intelligently talk about it rather than me just babbling about thoughts and feelings. So anyway, it's going to be a good day out there. September 23rd, I ordered 88-degree weather, partly cloudy with a nice 8 mile an hour, 10 mile an hour, 8 mile an hour gusting to 10 mile an hour breeze out of the north. It's going to be a great day. So come check it out, and I will keep you informed. Like I said, go to the Facebook page, click on the event for the 23rd, September 23rd, and then as more information comes out, we'll make sure that you know all about it. It's going to be a big one. Okay, that is enough talking out of me. Thank y'all so much for listening to this episode, and we will see you next week. Peace.